This hadith, it's been narrated by Abdullah bin Salam, radiallahu anhu, that Jewish rabbi who became Muslim, and among the best of the Muslims, subhanallah, radiallahu anhu. So Abdullah bin Salam said, the very first words I heard the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam say as he entered into Medina was, أيها الناس أفشوا السلام وأطعموا الطعام وصلوا الأرحام وصلوا بالليل والناس نيام تدخلوا الجنة بسلام. Meaning, O people, greet each other with assalamu alaykum. Feed the poor and needy. Maintain the relations of the kith and kin, family relations. Pray at night when people are sleeping, and you shall enter Jannah safely. Very simple hadith, straightforward. It gives us a very easy method with which we can enter Jannah. Now we do come across every time brothers asking, sisters asking, how can I enter Jannah? It's interesting, throughout the course of our history, we do find many instances where people are asking the same question. What do I do that would admit me into Jannah? The easiest thing. And you find these interesting answers as well. Someone may say, well, the easiest way to enter Jannah is to recite Qul Huwallahu Ahad 10,000 times. Of course, there's no proof for this, but people give weird answers. So in any case, we want to know what the easiest way to Jannah is. Simple, look at this here. What does it say? Afshu salam. Greet each other by assalamu alaykum. Brothers and sisters, did you know that as-salam is indeed an amazing thing? To say assalamu alaykum to your fellow brother or sister is simply amazing. In itself, it's a great act of worship. What's the proof? We have a hadith in which the Prophet ﷺ was sitting with a few companions in the masjid. And someone entered and said, Assalamu alaikum. And Rasulullah said 10. Another entered the masjid and said, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. And the Prophet ﷺ said 20. A third entered the masjid and said, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And the Prophet ﷺ said 30. Now the Sahaba, they were very inquisitive. They would always ask. They said, Ya Rasulullah, you said 10, 20, 30. What's the significance there? He said in terms of the reward. So no doubt it's an act of worship. Now imagine on Yawm al-Qiyamah, day of resurrection, every one of us, his deeds would be weighed. The good, the bad. In the scale that will be set on Yawm al-Qiyamah. When the scale is equal between good and bad, it will be said, does my slave have extra deeds that he has done? Imagine, maybe assalamu alaikum, saying assalamu alaikum would tip the scale in your favor and you'll be given Jannah bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. You don't know. So don't ever overlook these acts of worship. People may say, well, it's a small act of worship, a minute thing, not a big deal. No, it's a big deal. Every act of worship is a big deal. Make sure that you do them. Look at the Prophet ﷺ as he trained the Sahaba. They were so keen on the sunnah acts. Little things that we overlook today, they were so keen on doing. So when you do see your brother and sister, instead of saying hi or bye, what's up, how are you doing? Make it a point of saying assalamu alaikum. You know, subhanAllah, in Canada, it's not a Muslim country, but we do have this problem where people are sometimes ashamed to give you salam, or ashamed to be known as a Muslim. It's quite sad, but that does occur. So you may see a Muslim brother, and you say to him, Assalamu alaikum. If you say it a bit loud, he will become so upset, you run away from him. It happened to me more than once. Subhanallah. But you're living in a Muslim country, so it's a great ni'mah. When you say Assalamu alaikum, feel proud, feel very honored that you're a Muslim. Allahu Akbar. Respond back by saying, Wa alaikum assalam, wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah, wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The more that you add to this, the more reward there is for you, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Now, you'll come across some non-Muslims who may know that we as Muslims greet each other by saying Assalamu alaikum. So they'll come to you and say to you, Assalamu alaikum. A non-Muslim will come to you and say, Assalamu alaikum. What should you do? Should you respond back and say, Wa alaikum assalam? Or should you simply say, Wa alaikum? Or Assalamu ala man ittaba'a al-huda? What should you do? Well, there is an opinion that I really love. It was given by Ibn al-Qayyim rahmatullahi alayhi. He said, when a non-Muslim greets you, saying assalamu alaikum very clearly, and you can hear what they're saying, you can respond by saying wa alaikum assalam. With a proof in Surah An-Nisa, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands us to respond back with the salam. وَإِذَا حُيِّيتُمْ بِتَحِيَّةٍ فَحَيُّوا بِأَحْسَنَ مِنْهَا أَوْ رُدُّوهَا. When you are greeted with a greeting, give it back equally or better. So in that sense, since you've heard it clearly, respond back clearly as well. Now you might think, subhanallah, in Medina, some of the Jews that were there, they would greet the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam would simply say, wa alaikum. So why should we greet back equally if the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam only said wa alaikum? Well, during that time, the Jews, when they were greeting the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they were not saying assalamu alaikum. They were saying assalamu alaikum, which is, look at the words, as-salam, as-sam. As-salam, as-sam. If you say it quickly enough, you might become confused. But what is meant here is something completely, negative. As-salam alaikum means, may death be upon you. So they would come to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, telling him, may death be upon you. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam would simply say, wa alaikum. Now Aisha radiallahu anha heard them saying this. She became so angry, and she said a few words. The Muslim sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Oh Aisha, simply say wa alaikum, wa alaikum." So Aisha radiallahu anha took that hadith guidance from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So if you cannot make out what was said to you, wa alaikum. If you can make it out clearly, wa alaikum assalam. So we have over here this great act of worship overlooked by many. And I really have my advice to myself and for all of you. Make it a point, a habit, always of saying assalamu alaikum. The Sahaba radhiyallahu ta'ala alayhim, as they would walk, if they were parted by a tree, they were walking together just previously. If they were parted by a tree, they would come back and they would say assalamu alaikum to each other. So alhamdulillah, it's a great chance for rewards and goodness in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the first segment, afshu salam. And no doubt, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, that you will not enter Jannah until you love each other. And until Allah direct you and guide you to something that if you're to do it, you would love each other. The Sahaba said, yes, what is it, Ya Rasulullah? He said to greet each other with a salam. So no doubt it does remove that hard feeling one may have towards his fellow brother. It cleans the hearts, establishes that love which we all should strive to establish within our lives. So it's a very important thing. Don't overlook it, once again, brothers and sisters. Make it a point to have it always. For this was one practice always established in the Medinan society. What did the Sahaba do in the Medinan society? They gave each other assalamu alaikum. They greeted each other by saying as-salam continuously at all times and places, subhanallah. The next point.